Good morning and welcome to your Sunday morning rise and flow. Except today we're not really going to do a lot of flowing. Oftentimes when we think of yoga, we think of asanas and postures and movement within our body. We will be doing some movement, but it'll be more deeper stretches of your ligaments and muscles. So come to a comfortable seat. We'll start with some meditation. Grounding down through our body, through our spine, through our sit bones. And getting rooted in our breathing this morning. So come to a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, elongating your spine, relaxing any spaces of tension within your body, bringing your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs, and option to keep your eyes closed or open. If your eyes are open, take a moment to just take in the space and area around you, taking in what is colorful, what is dark, what is light, what is gray, brown, in between. And then taking a moment to close your eyes and go inwards, or have a soft gaze in front of you if you don't want to close your eyes at this time. Begin to create an intention for your practice today. We're not going to dig for an intention. If you have one that comes to you right away, that's going to be your intention. Maybe your intention comes to you later within our practice. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing in through your nose, holding it at the top of the breath, exhaling to sigh away. Take 10 cleansing breaths just like this. Whenever you're done with your 10 cleansing breaths, come back to your normal breath. For our practice today, we're going to focus on our breathing and focusing on using our breath to open up spaces in our muscles that might be tight, or noticing any places of tension within your body, within your mind, and being able to let all of that go and relaxing those spaces to welcome thoughts and feelings of relaxation and positivity, or just neutrality. We'll do some pratyahara breathing today. Pratyahara is basically closing off all of your senses and making a humming sound, so you're waking up the chakras within the midline of your body. So The way you do pratyahara is by taking your thumbs, covering your ears. Then don't cover it yet, so that you can listen. And then you're going to take your fingers to cover your pointer finger to cover your eyes. And you're gonna leave your nose open because you need to breathe. And you're gonna just bring your other fingers above your lips and below your lips, just like this. So eyes, above your lip, lower your lips, and ears. But before you do this, you're going to be making a humming sound. So I'll demonstrate what the humming sound looks like. It looks like this. It's going to sound really loud to you because you're covering your ears off, and you'll be able to listen to that sound within your mind. We'll do this 5 times, going at the speed and pace of your own breath. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and cover your ears, eyes, and top of your lip, below your lip, breathing in and out of your nose. Pratyahara, 5 times. Whenever you're done with your 5 breaths, come back to your normal breath. Actually, take a big, deep breath in. Exhale, side away. Big, deep breath in. Exhale, side away. One more time, big, deep breath in. Exhale, side away. Coming back to your normal breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing the power of your breath as it enters your body, into your lungs, into your bloodstream. And noticing the power of your breath as it exits your body. Allowing your muscles to relax and restore. Let's take a moment to do a body scan, starting from the top of your head and in your mind, within your brain. What thoughts are coming up? Allowing your scan to come down your face and relaxing the muscles in your face. As it continues to travel down your body, as you scan, continuing down your body. Lengthen through your spine, making your neck and your spine nice and long here. But also relaxing the muscles all around your bones. As you make your way to your hands, noticing the way your hands rest on your thighs or your knees, As you scan down your hips, feeling the points of your sit bones that are touching the ground. Maybe pressing down a little bit more to rise up a little bit more. Continuing to scan down your legs and noticing the points of your body that are touching the ground. Taking a moment to get rooted, to get grounded. If your eyes are closed, gently open up your eyes. Meet me on hands and knees. We'll move into warming up our bodies. And then some deep restorative / yin yoga type practice today. Coming onto hands and knees, creating a neutral spine, bringing your navel towards your spine. So pressing your hands into the ground beneath you, pressing the back of your feet and your shins into the ground beneath you. Feeling those spaces that are touching the ground of your body. On your inhale, lower your belly towards the ground, lengthening through your spine, lifting your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, belly towards your spine. Drop the weight of your head. Inhale, coming into cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Moving at the speed and pace of your own breath, going super slow, as if you're going in slow motion. Take 5 cat-cows here. After your last cat-cow, coming back into that neutral spine, curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot, push the floor away, reaching your chest towards your thighs, letting the weight of your head go between your arms. Nod your head yes, keep your knees bent, shake your head no. And then begin bending one knee at a time, stretching the other leg. Continuing to breathe. Again, bend your knees a lot, push the floor away, reaching your chest towards your upper thighs. And then bend your knees, one knee at a time, extending the other leg. Bend your knees a lot, push the floor away. And from here, lower your knees as wide as the mat. Bring your big toes to touch and sit back into a child's pose. If your forehead does not touch the ground, place a pillow underneath your forehead. If you have blocks, place a block underneath your forehead. If you have neither, make fists with your hands and place your forehead on your fists. Rest here. Breathe here. With every exhale, sink a little bit deeper and closer to the floor beneath you. Allow your muscles to completely relax with every exhale. Take 5 breaths here in your child's pose. On your last breath out and your next breath in, begin to walk your hands towards your knees, lifting your chest off the ground. Bring your knees closer together, about hip-width distance apart, and begin to walk your hands forward, bringing your hips directly over your knees. Bring your forearms down. Continue to walk your forearms forward, coming into Anahatasana or puppy pose. Anahatasana, forehead to the floor, staying right here and breathing, or chin and chest to the floor. 5 breaths here. After your 5 breaths, roll forward onto your belly, coming into Sphinx pose, this super powerful pose. Bringing your forehead, your forearms to the ground, pressing your forearm and your hands firmly into the ground. You don't want to spread your fingers too wide, keep them a little bit relaxed, and then press into the ground. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. Lift your chest up. Be nice and strong here. Look straight ahead. Take 5 breaths here. Relaxing those muscles in your back, in your lower back. Opening up your chest. Use your Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling in and out of your nose, constricting the breath in the back of your throat. On your last exhale, gently lower your forehead down to the ground. Bring your arms by your side. Reverse corpse pose. 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, open up your arms to a T. Bring your left arm closer to your face. Bring your right cheek to the mat and begin to push and shift your way over. Bend your left knee. Place your left foot down on the mat, opening up your chest here. You should feel this in your upper right shoulder, or just your right shoulder and your right arm. Option to stay right here, or try to bring your left arm to touch your right, or just bring your left arm behind you. Keep your right hand in line with your right shoulder. Breathe here, 5 breaths. On your inhale, come back through center. Take a breath here. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Bend your right elbow. Bring your right hand in front of your face. Shift your weight over to the other side. Bend your right knee. Bring your right foot to the ground behind you. Option to stay right here. Keep your left hand in line with your left shoulder, or try to reach your right hand behind you. 5 breaths here. On your inhale, come back through center. Take a breath here. Lift your left leg off the ground as high as it can go. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, shift it over to the opposite side of your body. Option to bend your knee or keep it straight. Option to place your right cheek onto the mat. 5 breaths here. Breathe into it. Inhale, come back through center. Place your left leg down. Take a breath here. Inhale, right leg as high as it can go. Exhale, shift over to the opposite side of your body. Option to keep your legs straight or bend. Option to bring your left cheek to the mat. Keep pulling your arms in opposite directions. You'll feel this stretch even more. 5 breaths here. On your inhale, come back through center. Come back to your reverse corpse pose. 3 breaths here. Bring your hands on either side of your upper ribs. Curl your toes under. Lift up through hands and knees. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot. Push the floor away with your hands. Reach your chest towards your thighs. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, side away. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Bend your knees a lot. Push the floor away, reaching your chest towards your thighs. Exhale, lengthen through the back of your legs. This time, bring your feet together. Bend your knees a lot. Push the floor away, reaching your chest towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the floor away. Bend your knees a lot. Step or hop your feet to your hands. Look in between your hands to do this. Step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. In your folded in stance, heel toe your feet either wider than your hips or as wide as your hips. Keep a bend in your knees. And ragdoll, option to sway side to side. Option to grab opposite elbows. Whatever feels good to you here. Breathe here for 5 breaths. Switch the hold of your elbows if you are holding elbows. Come to a stillness. If you're holding elbows, release your arms to the ground. Bend your knees even more. Grab a hold of the back of your knees. Give yourself a hug. Breathe here. On your inhale, see if you can lengthen through the back of your legs.
Keeping a hold of your elbows behind the back of your legs. No need to lengthen all the way, just as far as you can go until you can feel that in your upper back as well. Release your arms and grab a hold of your elbows in the opposite direction behind your legs. Bend your knees. Take a breath here. And then whenever you're ready, you can begin to lengthen through the back of your legs. Seeing how this feels in the back of your legs as well as your upper back and even your lower back. Release your hold. Bend your knees a lot. Gently come to standing, one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders up, back and around. Open up your palms to the front of your mat. Close your eyes, come into your intention, look inwards. Notice your breath. Notice how you're breathing. Are you breathing fast? Are you breathing slow? Is your breath shallow? Is it heavy? Whatever your breath is right now, let it be. Don't try to change it. Just notice it. Gently open up your eyes, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms to the sky. Really ground your feet down into the mat beneath you using the mound of your big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Reach your arms up, bring your palms to touch, and bring your gaze right past your thumbs. Bring your belly towards your spine and your tailbone down. I'm going to go through that checklist one more time. Ground down through the mound of your big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Activate your leg muscles. Bring your tailbone down. So if you're dumping into your lower back like this, tailbone goes down. Bring your navel towards your spine. Relax your shoulders, but lift your arms up using your lat muscles, these muscles right here. Bring your gaze right past your thumb. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Stay activated, stay strong, stay powerful. On your next exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Pause in your halfway lift and breathe here. Bring your palms to either below your knees on your shins or above your knees on your thighs, wherever you can get a nice flat back. You want to press. You're not like really pressing, you're just using it as leverage to make your spine nice and long. I don't want you looking up, I want you looking down, making the back of your neck nice and long and in line with your spine. Take 5 breaths here. Feel this wherever you feel it in your body. See if you can shift your weight to your toes or to your heels and see how that feels in this position. On your last exhale, fold in, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, plant your palms to the mat, step back into a high plank position. Pause here, stay powerful, push the floor away with your hands, creating space in your upper back. Reach your heels back, reach your head forward, belly towards your spine. Breathe, 5 breaths here. On your last exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent in your downward facing dog. And then make whatever movements feel good to you here. Find stillness in your downward facing dog for at least 2 breaths. Take a deep inhale in, and then step your right foot in between the palm of your hands. Coming into this low lunge, make your hands as light as feathers. Press your left heel back, press the weight into the mounds of your big toe, pinky toe, and heel of your front foot. And then lift your chest off of your right thigh, keeping your arms just dangling right beneath you. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, lift your chest towards the sky. Exhale, fold in, devotional warrior. Bring your right shoulder to your inner right thigh. Option to open up your stance so that you have more of a balance, or option to close your stance to challenge your balance. Keep your legs nice and strong. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, plant your palms on the inside of your right leg. Lower your left knee down. Coming into a lizard pose, keep your right knee nice and straight. We're not splaying out, at least not yet. Lizard pose, stay on your hands, or if you can keep a nice long spine, coming down onto your elbows, or if you have the flexibility, onto your chest. We don't want to curve into our spine like this. Make your spine nice and long. Bring your gaze just past your nose. Keep your right knee hugged into your right shoulder. 5 breaths here. Whenever you're ready, come back onto your hands. Press your right palm onto your upper right thigh, looking at the bottom of your right foot. Take a breath here. We're not staying here long. Come back down. Curl your left toes under. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here in your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, as you exhale, step your left foot through, coming into this low lunge position. Ground down through the mound of your big toe, pinky toe, and heel of your left foot that's in front of you. Press your right heel back. Keep your legs super strong. Imagine pressing your thighs towards each other. Lift your chest off your legs. Let your arms dangle. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Lift your chest towards the sky. Option to bring your feet closer so that you can challenge your balance, or wider to help you stay balanced. Exhale, devotional warrior. Bring your left shoulder to your inner left thigh. Breathe here. Stay strong. Ooh. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bring your arms to the inside of your left leg. Maybe you need to heel toe your left leg out. Bring your right knee down. Option to keep on your hands, but keep your left knee hugged towards your left thigh. Option to stay right here. Our body's different on both sides, so maybe you need to stay like this on this side, but maybe you came onto your elbows on the other side. Try it on both sides, whatever works for you, whatever your body needs. Whenever you're ready, if you came down onto your elbows, come on down. Again, we're not curving our spine. We want to keep our spine nice and long, and your gaze right past your nose. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Come back to your hands. Open up your left hip. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Push away, look over your left shoulder. Take 1 breath here. Bring your hands back down. Curl into your right toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot here. Look in between the palm of your hands. Step or hop your feet to your hands, but stay in a squatted position. Bring your feet wider than your hips, maybe even wider than your mats. Toes pointing back. Malasana, yogi squat. Bring your hands together. Use your elbows to open up your hips a little bit more. If you need to sit on a block or a cushion to help you stay lifted, do that. Or maybe you even do this sitting on a chair so that you have the support that you need in order to get into this pose, until maybe eventually you don't. Use what you have around you to support you. Make your spine nice and long. Breathe into this pose. 5 breaths here. If your eyes are closed, gently open up your eyes and sit back onto your bottoms. Lying down on your back, open up your arms into a T. We're going to go into a supine twist, and we're going to hold it for a little bit longer. Keep your legs nice and long and stretched out. Especially stretch out your left leg for right now, and then keep it nice and activated. Bend your right knee into your chest. Grab a hold of your right knee with your left arm. Keep your right arm into that T position. Let your right knee fold over to the left side. Keep your right shoulder glued to the mat beneath you. Only go as far as your body allows you to. Surrender here and breathe for 5 breaths. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, bring your right knee back over. Extend your right leg long. Bend into your left knee. Grab a hold of your left knee with your right arm. Keep your left arm on a T. And let your left knee fall over to the right side as far as it goes. Keep your left shoulder glued to the mat. Breathe here. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. 5 breaths here. Inhale, come back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. If you notice that your lower back is lifting off the ground like this, I want you to press it down. Press your lower back down, but also press your knees into your chest. You want that counter movement to make this actually worth it for your lower back. Option to sway side to side. In this position, take 10 full breaths. Option to sway, option to circle, whatever you need. 10 breaths here. Whenever you're done with your 10 breaths, open up your knees, grab a hold of the back of your knees. Again, keep your sacrum down. If you're lifting up like this, I want you to come down. Keep your sacrum down and grounded. Okay? Grab a hold of the back of your knees if that's what you have access to. Grab a hold of your ankles if that's what you have access to. Grab a hold of your outer ankles, if that's what you have access to, or your big toes. Happy baby. Breathing here, 5 breaths. Gently swaying side to side if you'd like to. Keep your sacrum down. Option to stay in your happy baby or grab a hold of your big toes and lengthen one leg at a time. Or lengthen both legs at the same time. Hug your knees back into your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. And gently sway forward and back, massaging out your spine. Coming up to a seated position. Make your legs nice and long in front of you. And then bend your knees. Bring your arms underneath your knees. Grab a hold of your elbows if you can, or just grab a hold of whatever you can here. And then lengthen out your legs if you can, as much as you possibly can go. Take a deep breath in. Make your spine nice and long. Exhale, fold in, surrender. 10 breaths here. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Try to relax muscles that don't need to be worked right now. Whenever you're done, release your hold, come back to a seated position. Bend your right knee towards your hip. And we're going to twist. Option to hold on to your left knee just like this and twist, or option to reach your left arm towards the sky, twist over, bring your left elbow to the outer edge of your right knee, and twist over to the right side. Breathe here, lengthen through your spine, make it nice and long, and then twist over. Keep your left leg activated, dorsiflexing your left foot. A few more breaths here. Inhale, come back through center. Extend your right leg long. Keep your right foot dorsiflexed. Bend your left knee. Option to hold on and twist, or option to reach your right arm up. Bring your right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. And twist over your left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder as well. Lengthen through your spine and keep twisting. 5 breaths here. Keep your right foot dorsiflexed. It's going to help you stay activated. Inhale, come back through center. Extend both legs long, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, grab a hold of whatever you can grab hold of, and surrender your head, surrender everything. 5 breaths here. On your inhale, gently walk your hands back up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down, one vertebrae at a time until you come to lying down. Bring your palms to face the ceiling. Let your legs splay out, take up space. If you have a pillow or a block or something you can roll and put under your knees to relieve any tension in your lower back, go ahead and do that. Getting ready and set up for your Yoga Nidra, which I'm going to talk you through. Coming to lying down, setting yourself up for Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is yogic sleep. It's the point between meditation and sleep, so you might fall asleep and that's totally fine. Take a moment to get comfortable, to set yourself up, to get some water if you need it. Lying down on your back, noticing the parts of your body that are touching the floor beneath you. Noticing the air that might be flowing above your body. Noticing the sounds that are outside of the space that you're in, inside the space that you're in. Noticing how your body is feeling right now. Noticing how you are feeling right now. Noticing the muscles on your face. Bring your awareness to your toes, wiggling your toes. Imagine a ball underneath your feet and you're trying to hold that ball, making your muscles in your feet even stronger. Holding the muscles in your feet. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it away. Relax your feet. Bring your awareness to your right leg, just your right leg, all the way from your glutes to your thighs, to your hamstrings, to your calves, to your shins. Make a strong muscle in your entire right leg, including your right foot. So strong that your right leg lifts off the ground, holding that muscle and continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release your right leg. Bring your awareness to your left leg, making a strong muscle in your entire left leg, all the way from your glutes to your hamstrings, to your thighs, your shins, your calves, your feet, making a strong muscle, so much so that your left leg begins to lift off the ground, holding that muscle, continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Bring your awareness to your hips and your lower back, wiggling through your hips. Make a strong muscle in your glutes, so much so that it feels like your glutes are lifting off of the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Bring your awareness to your abdomen, beginning to arch your abdomen, stretching your abdomen, arching your lower back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Feel your lower back and your body and your abdomen sink closer to the floor beneath you. Bring your awareness to your chest. With every inhale, stretching and opening up your chest, exaggerating the movement this time. Really stretching and opening and pushing your chest open. Take a deep breath in. Open it a little bit more. Exhale, relax. Let the back body completely relax and sink into the floor beneath you. Bring your awareness to your fingertips.
Opening up your fingers wide, spreading your fingers as far as they can go, maybe wiggling your fingers as they are spread, and then bring your hands into a tight ball and fist. Hold this energy in your hands and then stretch your arms nice and long, making muscles in your forearms and your biceps and your triceps and your deltoids, your entire arm all the way up through your shoulder, making it so strong that your arms lift up off the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release your arms. Bring your awareness to your neck, making your neck nice and long. Maybe turning your head side to side. Gentle movements with your neck. Finding stillness in your neck. If you notice that your chin is rising up, bring your chin closer towards your chest to make your neck nice and long beneath you. Bring your awareness to your face, scrunching up your eyes, your nose, and your mouth into a tiny little ball, holding that muscle on your face, continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and completely relax your face. Bring your awareness to your eyebrows, raising your eyebrows towards your hairline. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your eyes to the right side. Bring your eyes to the left. Keep your eyebrows lifted, bring your eyes to the right side. Bring your eyes to the left. Look up with your eyes. Look down with your eyes. Keep your eyebrows lifted. Make circles with your eyes in a clockwise direction. Keep your eyebrows lifted. Make circles with your eyes in a counterclockwise position. And keep your eyebrows lifted. Gently squeeze your eyes, squeeze your eyeballs, squeeze your eyebrows, I meant. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, completely relax your eyes, your forehead. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Begin to scan down your body just like we did earlier, but this time laying down. Noticing your thoughts, noticing your muscles, your joints, and replacing all of those spaces with complete restoration and relaxation, positivity or neutrality. Until you reach all the way down towards your toes. Bring your awareness to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Being kind with yourself if your mind begins to wander. Being kind to yourself if your mind begins to wander. And coming back to your breathing. Bring your awareness back into your body. Reach your arms long above your head and point your toes in opposite directions, stretching your body. Bend your knees and roll over to the right side into the fetal position. Pause here. The fetal position is the position of rebirth and reawakening, as if you've just been given a new life to live. Give gratitude to the way your body moves and breathes. Give gratitude where gratitude is deserved. Take 5 full breaths here. Whenever you're ready, push yourself up into a seated position. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it away. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it away. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. And we'll close out our practice with 1 Om. Take a breath in. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.